Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new movie review. I'm Scotty V. Yes, I'm doing a movie review outside today. It's just a nice day today and I thought, why not? Let's do a movie review outside. So the movie review I will be doing today is Avengers Age of Ultron. So that movie came out in May of 2015. So it's been 5 years since that movie's come out. And obviously by the title of the movie, the main villain is Ultron, who is played by the one and only James Spader, which I thought Marvel and Kevin Feige to cast James Spader was one of the best things they could have done. James Spader brought a very scary tone to Ultron, which I really enjoyed. But the only thing that I didn't like about the movie was the Ultron's design. Ultron's design was a bit weak, not scary, because if you compare it to the comic books, Ultron was a lot more scarier than he did look in the movies, right? Later on, towards the end of the movie, he looked a little bit more beefed up, but that really didn't justify Ultron's look and how scary he should be portrayed, right? Another thing that this movie also added was the twins. So we got Pedro Maximoff and Wanda Maximoff, so the twins. We get a little bit of their origins and how they died, or their parents died, but they weren't really referenced as mutants because during this time period of the MCU, they were not legally allowed to use mutants. So it was by Aaron Taylor Johnson, I believe, and Elizabeth Olsen as the twins, which they were a great addition to the cast. At first I was like, I don't know how they would be, but they were fine. And now the movie basically just follows the Avengers after the first film, the Battle of New York, and after Captain America, the Winter Soldier. They're back together again. They're trying to look for Loki's scepter. They find it in Sokovia, and then they get it back. But then also Ultron is also made in the process by Tony Stark. So with that, Ultron does hate Stark, and he wants to wipe out the world because Ultron thinks ending the world is the best thing, and metal ruling the earth, sort of like a Terminator vibe, right? Wipe out the humans and just have metals and machines left over. The action was great, especially that final battle in Sokovia with Ultron and his robot minions fighting against the Avengers, and that circling when they were in Sokovia was pretty great. It was just, this was the first time the Avengers were beat down, and it worked well. They tried to fight Ultron, they lost, and they got their butts kicked. And this was going to be a foreshadowing of what the Avengers would have to face in the future in later Avengers movies. So overall, acting was great. The whole cast returns with a few additions was great. Great additions were James Spader and Elizabeth Olsen and Aaron Johnson Taylor, I believe his name is, for Quicksilver. The funny is they never get their names. They're never called Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch. They're just called the twins, which is kind of odd. But I understood why they did that. So CGI was great. I had no complaints. There was no faulty CGI scenes in that movie. Everything worked out great. And yeah, if I were to score this movie, I would give it a 7 out of 10. It was good, not great. There's a lot of story elements that lacked in this film, and some things I didn't like Hawkeye's family, but I understood they wanted to give him more depth. Overall, that's it, guys. If you guys like this movie review, hit a like, share, subscribe, and do check out our other videos we've done in the past. See you soon. Be good.